What's up, guys? Rokable here. Today we're diving into the wild world of IPTV, how to avoid scams and find legit legal streaming in 2025. We're only talking about services with licensed content, so always follow your local laws. My goal: give you a clear guide to spot red flags, find green flags, and pick a service that actually delivers. Let's jump in. The first major red flag you should always watch out for: no customer support. If you're thinking about signing up for a service but you can't find any way to reach out for help, that's a huge warning sign. Any real, trustworthy company makes it easy for customers to contact them. They want to help you, answer your questions, and solve your problems. If you can't find a support email, live chat, or even a basic contact page, you should be very cautious. This is often a sign that the company doesn't want to be held accountable. Scammers are notorious for taking your money and then vanishing without a trace. They don't want to deal with complaints or refunds. No support means you're completely on your own if something goes wrong. Imagine your device stops working or you can't access your account. There's no one to turn to for help. Before you commit to any service, always test their support. Send them a simple question or request and see how they respond. A legitimate service will reply quickly, clearly, and with helpful information. They'll show you that they care about their customers. If you get silence, a vague response, or an answer that doesn't actually help, that's a big red flag. Don't ignore it. Good support is absolutely non-negotiable. Customer support is your first line of defense against scams and shady businesses. It protects you and your money. Taking a minute to check support can save you hours of frustration and a lot of trouble down the road. Don't skip this step. Next, let's talk about those wild promises you see online, like lifetime access for $50. These kinds of deals are designed to grab your attention and make you think you're getting something incredible for almost nothing. But remember, if a deal seems unbelievably generous, there's usually a catch. Or maybe you've seen offers claiming every channel in the world in one simple package. It sounds amazing, but it's just not realistic. Real IPTV providers have to pay ongoing licensing fees, maintain expensive servers, and employ support staff to keep things running smoothly. These are real, recurring costs that no legitimate business can cover with a single tiny payment. These too-good-to-be-true deals are classic scam tactics, often run like Ponzi schemes that disappear with your money, leaving you with nothing but frustration. And let's be clear, no service can legally offer every channel worldwide. If a provider claims they can, they're almost certainly operating outside the law, putting you at risk. Instead, look for providers who are upfront about what they offer, how much it costs, and what you can realistically expect. Transparency is a sign of trustworthiness. If it sounds too good to be true, it almost always is. Don't let flashy promises cloud your judgment. Protect your money and your personal data by staying cautious and doing your research before you buy. Always look for realistic, transparent offers from providers who clearly explain their service and pricing. Trust the ones who set honest expectations and deliver what they promise. Those are the providers worth your time and money. Be extremely cautious when a service insists you download their app directly from a website you've never heard of, especially if the site looks unprofessional or triggers your suspicion. These forced downloads are a major warning sign that something isn't right, and you could be putting your device at risk just by clicking that button. Official app stores like Google Play and Apple's App Store have strict security checks in place to protect you. Random APKs or .exe files from unknown sources skip these protections entirely, leaving your device exposed to threats. Sideloading unknown apps, especially those not verified by trusted stores, can easily infect your device with malware, spyware, or even ransomware. These malicious apps can steal your personal information, track your activity, or worse. Legitimate IPTV services always work with trusted third-party apps that are available through official app stores. If a service is truly reputable, you'll find their recommended apps in places like Google Play, Apple's App Store, or your device's official marketplace. If you're ever instructed to bypass the App Store and install something directly, that's a massive red flag. It's a sign the service may be trying to avoid scrutiny or hide something dangerous. Protect your devices and your personal data. Never install suspicious software, no matter how tempting the offer may seem. If something feels off or risky, trust your instincts and walk away. Your security is worth more than any shortcut. Scammers love to promise 99.9999% uptime, but it's just marketing. Even the biggest tech companies have occasional downtime. Real providers are honest about maintenance and issues, and they communicate with users. Look for transparency status pages, real-time updates, and realistic claims. If a service promises perfection, be skeptical. Trust the ones who admit when things go wrong and keep you informed. Honesty about uptime is a green flag. Empty guarantees are not. Good support is a green flag. Legit providers make it easy to contact them. Clear support pages, live chat, email, or forums. Responses should be timely and actually helpful, not canned or generic. Knowledgeable agents can solve real problems and guide you through setup. If support is fast, friendly, and useful, you're in good hands. This shows they value customers and plan to stick around. Don't settle for less. Transparency in pricing is key. Trustworthy providers show clear plans, features, and costs. No hidden fees or confusing terms. You should know exactly what you're paying for and how to cancel. Secure payment methods like Stripe or PayPal are a good sign. If you see vague pricing, surprise charges, or requests for untraceable payments, run. Honest businesses are upfront about everything. Simple, clear plans mean you can trust them. Don't get tricked by fine print. Here's your IPTV safety checklist. Only use services with licensed, legal content. Always follow the law. Test support before paying. Make sure it's responsive and helpful. Be skeptical of wild claims like lifetime access or every channel. Never install apps from random websites. Stick to official app stores. Use secure, traceable payment methods. If a service fails any of these checks, move on. These simple rules will keep you safe. Make smart choices and avoid scams. That's it, your 2025 guide to avoiding IPTV scams. Be smart, look for red flags, and trust only transparent legal providers. Good support, honest pricing, and safe software are non-negotiable. A little research now saves you headaches later. Share this guide to help others stay safe. Thanks for watching. Stream smart, stay safe, and see you next time. Take care.